Hey guys, I hope you can hear me. And let me talk to you about something about these YouTubes. And I'm speaking to myself on this too, as well as everything. Any rate, what we're talking about, these YouTubes, these instructional YouTubes, are all great to listen to and learn from, and a lot of the live streams, they're a good time to be had. But let me tell you, I think a lot of these YouTubes actually, if you think about it, in the long run, are holding you back, because you're sitting there following the directions of what you're learning. You're saying, well, okay, this is how you set a compressor. This is how you set the attack time and the release time. Oh, here's how you do parallel compression, or series compression, or this is how you use a gate. And I think that's fine. You need to learn that and then throw away these rules, and don't be stuck that this is how you have to do that, because ultimately, I watched a video the other day, and it was Tommy Manuel on the oh gosh, what's the name of that channel? You know, with the captain and everything. But anyway, phenomenal guitar player Tommy Manuel is, and he was saying he doesn't listen to any other guitar players. He doesn't need to. He just wants to express himself, and I like that, because I'm going to use this word here in quotes, but he doesn't pollute himself with ideas from other people. He's basically is creating his own ideas, and that's what I'm trying to encourage you guys to do. Now, I make these instructional videos too, and I appreciate you guys watching them. In fact, oddly enough, those are the videos that get by far the most views. It's people wanting to learn how to do something. How do you use a compressor? How do you EQ a bass? How do you do a mix? Do you need to do summing out of the box, or do you need some analog summing? People want to know what these questions, answers to these questions, and I think that's fine. But what you're doing is you're just kind of jumping in with both feet into stuff that everybody else has done. And I can tell you this, that after doing this for a bit, you will not do anything original if you just regurgitating what you're learning. You'll come up with some nice music. Even this lick that I did, I thought it sounded good, but it's kind of a takeoff of something, back in the old classic rock days, and I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. But it's not original. It sounds good. So if you want to be original, break away from this and just don't get stuck into doing what all the YouTubes say to do. If you don't know how to use a compressor, sure, watch your video. In fact, watch one of my videos on how to use a compressor. If you don't know how to side chain and you want to do that, that's fine. And it shouldn't take you a lifetime and another year to go ahead and learn all this stuff. You should be able to learn this stuff pretty quickly, and then get out and start experimenting. Some of the greats, like Jimi Hendrix. He wasn't he didn't play normally. He just kind of got out there and did what he felt, what he wanted to do. And I think a lot of the producers are that way. George Martin, with the Beatles. They were breaking new ground, and you may say, well, all the ground's already been broken and I'm here just to smooth it over or whatever. But no, there's plenty of more ground to be broken, and just do something. For instance, this fader port. I love this fader port, but I've adjusted to where I'm using this in my live streams, and it's in my videos, and it's just invaluable. I really like it. And I don't think Personas intended that this would be precisely how you might use it, but this is how I like to use it. It helps me control. And it's right here. It's right here. No messing. Well, here's my mouse. Right here. Okay. But this is really eased up, so no, this isn't groundbreaking new stuff here, but what I'm saying is I haven't seen anybody else do this, and I'm not saying I'm Mr. Genius on how to use a fader port for sure. In fact, I don't even know all the features, but what I'm saying is use it for what you want to use, use the chords for what you want to do, use the compressor for what you want to do, use the EQ for what you want to do, whatever that might be, and try to be original about it, because it's fun listening to stuff that's been done before, but it's nice to hear something fresh and brand new, and that's what I think what we're missing in the music nowadays is something fresh and brand new, and that's up to you guys to come up with that, okay? But that's it. Over and out. I'm gonna go back to my jamming, play my old 60s rock licks. Here we go.